And now we're ready, guys. You know I love a good fragrance oil. Who doesn't, right? It's the best part, arguably, about any of our handmade soaps, candles, bath and body products, etc. So when I find a new fragrance that I like, I tend to go, and you guys have to let me know if you're like this. I find a new fragrance that I like and I tend to go to that fragrance supplier and buy a lot of it. Because if that one's that good and I just found it, then everything else has to be great, right? Okay, so hear me out. I think I have found my brand new fragrance supplier. And it's not mine, obviously, right? But I think I have found the fragrance supplier that's going to supply, I would say 90% of my products moving forward and all of my core line except for one fragrance. And let me just tell you. So obviously new to me brand, some of the fragrances aren't exactly what I was thinking. And of course there are some that I'm very much like, I know they're for someone, they're just not for me. So obviously that's something that I'm gonna be totally honest about. You guys know me, I'm very fun, you know, my fragrance choices are very like classic but fun with a twist sort of thing. So anything that I don't like here, you probably will like, and I will definitely mention people or products that those fragrances might be better for. Let's do it. Okay, time for the drum roll. This is Simbi Fine Fragrances. Let me tell you, okay? Let me show you my box. This is from a couple of different orders as we already discussed, but this is so many fragrances. And actually I'm thinking, I know I left one in my closet because I was using it this morning. Okay, I got them. What is this? Like, I'm sorry, I don't know what that dangly string is. So, anywho, I actually had 2 more in there. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go through all of them. I'm sorry, I couldn't wait for you guys. The fragrances got here and I just could not wait for that moment where I had to film. I just had to open them right away. I wasn't able to film at that time, so now here we are. But these fragrances, I feel like have such a depth to them that every time I smell them, I smell something different and unique. So I'm really, really excited to share with you my thoughts. Okay. Here we go. This is so many. I'm gonna have to like plow through them. Okay, first one first. Here is Layla. And their website is so cute. I love everything about them. I'm fangirling over this brand. Okay. Oh, and none of this is sponsored, by the way. I bought everything with my own money. I have already used this one several times. It's actually the fragrance that I have in this little guy right here. I was going for a marble. It did rice on me, but I think that was my fault. I added it at the wrong time. So I'm gonna try a second one and see if I can get that looking a little cleaner. It does look nice, but it's just not, you know, it's not exactly what I was hoping it would look like. But this is very, very floral. It smells so good. I used this in a body butter and I wear it every single day. And I'm telling you, when I go get in the shower at night, when I go get in the shower at night, I can still smell this. It just smells so good, so fresh, very floral. So it's only for those floral people. But clean, it doesn't turn like rotten flowers, if that makes sense, or dying flowers, if that makes sense. It's just very, very clean. Absolutely love this one. All right, this one is New York at Night. This is gonna be such a long review. Okay, so originally when I smelled this, when I first got it, I was not at all a fan. This was my daughter's favorite out of all of the ones that we smelled, but it was not mine. It smells like a city. I don't, this is really hard for me because they like smell like what they're named after, but it's hard to pick one thing out. clean muskish. And this one, again, I've smelled this one several times, and this is the first time I've smelled it and thought, you know what, I have a place for that in my line. So that one I'm kind of on the fence about, but again, my daughter loved it, and it smelled pretty good to me this time. We have Gatsby, which I think is most adorable. This one smells really good. This one is very warm, but like sweet at the same time. Very unisex. This will probably smell real, has like a leather hint to it, I feel. This would smell really, really good in a candle. Okay, I didn't have any of those like smelling salt things, and I also don't have any coffee beans. I just have K-cups, so no. Is that ridiculous? I think it might be ridiculous, but I also don't think it's not working. All right, next up, Cocoa Beach. I'm excited to smell them over again because I feel like, again, every time I get something different. See, this smells totally different than I feel like it smelled last night. This one's very creamy coconut with like a hint of a spice. If you're looking for like a beach scent that's not your typical like sea salt minerals from Candle Science, which no offense because I absolutely love, that's one of my faves. So if you're looking for like a more complex beach type, maybe like some like a pina colada type, but more than just pina colada, I think this would be a really good choice for you. Next up, Whistler Woods. Okay, this one before I was not a fan of, and I'll tell you why in a second. Let me give it a... All right, so my honest thoughts on this fragrance. It smells very much so like you are standing outside in the snow around a bonfire with your buddies. This is exactly what this smells like. Notes and the description match the fragrance perfectly. And again, if you are like an imagery person, just imagine you're at like a cottage or a snow, just imagine you're at a cabin in the winter in the mountains and it's snowing and you've got that fire going outside. That is exactly what this smells like. It doesn't, I don't think personally it has a place in my line, but it does smell very, very good. And I think that this would be a fabulous fragrance for a candle. That's what I think. This one is White Cashmere. And I can tell y'all now, this is my absolute favorite. This is that very first one that I got. This is just the most like delicious, sweet yet tart. It smells so good. I've smelled plenty of fragrances before, and if you saw my best and worst fragrance oils video that I posted a couple months back, you'll know one of my top fragrances was the Fragrance Buddy Cashmere. This White Cashmere puts that cashmere like to bed. No questions asked. Like, this is absolutely amazing, and I haven't made a soap with it yet, but I started making a body butter with it, and it's really, really nice. And then I have some scrubs with it already. A+, like this is it. This one here is called White Tea and Thyme, and I don't think that just from reading it, it wasn't one that I was really interested in trying, but I saw a lot of people saying that this was an unexpected favorite for them, so I picked it up. Clean with a lemony zest. It's really nice. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but it is a very nice if you like citrus, if you like fresh, clean kind of fragrances that aren't overly feminine. I think that this is a really, really nice choice. I'm sure it smells fantastic in a soap. All right, we've got Waterfall. If you want any like more details on any of them specifically, just let me know. I just don't want to keep you guys for 25 years. This one smells so good. This is another one that Waterfall was another one that when I originally smelled it, I didn't care for it that much. Not that I didn't care for it, but I didn't think it was representative of my brand. This one though, I'll tell you, out of all of them, My husband only liked 2 of them, and this is one of them, and I'll show you the other one in a minute. It smells very good. This one smells so good now. See, this is the importance of trying things more than one time. Swan and Dolphin, another one that was very, very intriguing to me. It smells very good. This one smells very clean, but like cedar and vanilla, that's what it is. All right, here, this one is the other one that my husband really liked, and somehow I ended up with, I think I bought this sample one when I bought the white cashmere, and then I loved it, so I bought a bigger one, but this is Top Shelf Speakeasy. This is right under like white cashmere by a hair. It smells so good. Again, this is the other one that my husband really liked. Hint of this coffee. Next up, we have Black Orchid. This one was another one that I wouldn't have normally picked up, but I saw all the reviews for it and they were singing its praises for sure. Here's the thing about this one. I really like it. It's very nice and fresh with like a smidge of floral, but not overpowering. But what I'll tell you is it smells very light. Like I don't know how strong the throw would be in your different products, which if you like a lighter scented product, then I think that this is perfect. It is a very nice smell. I just don't know that if you're looking for like that fragrance, like with a huge hot throw, if you're making candles or something like that, I don't know if this would be it. And obviously I could be wrong, right? I've never made a product with this, so and if you know, definitely put it in the comments. I don't want to steer anyone in the wrong direction because it's a wonderful smell. It's just not coming off to me like it would be very bold in your products, okay? This one I got strictly because of the name of it, and it is called Haunted Library. See, unfortunately, we have, I don't know which one spilled. This one smells so good. It's such a unique fragrance, honestly. And I do feel like it smells kind of like books, but not like a new book, but like a book that's been through some things. I like this one. It's not gonna go in my core line, but I can see next fall this being a good kind of seasonal collection piece, or fragrance for a seasonal collection piece. All right, this one, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, I'm not a fan of this one. And I feel bad saying that because it says black tea, citrus, smoked chocolate pepper, floral notes. I really like all of those things independently, but I don't know why. And it could just be my nose, but all I can smell when I smell this one is marijuana. So not for me. However, if you do have a CBD heavy line, you would absolutely love that one. It was Midnight Noir, and I have one left. Here it is. This one is Guest House. I remember my husband saying that this would be good for a candle. Yeah. I feel like the notes on this are very unexpected. Like it smells good, but as soon as you smell like harder, you smell something different, and I think that's really nice. I think, what did it say? The notes were cardamom, cinnamon, leather, and carrot seed. Yeah, this is a really nice one. Yes, I do feel like that would be a really, really good contender for a body butter, or if you make products geared towards men, like beard oil, body butters, those kinds of things, or like a pomade. Ooh, a men's pomade. If you did that little hair gel pomade situation, Guest House would actually be perfect for that. I would definitely recommend it for that. Okay. That is that. So again, my top fragrances without a doubt are absolutely in my core line would be Layla, which is that first one I showed you, White Cashmere, that turned me onto the brand in the first place, and what was the other one? Top Shelf Speakeasy. an unexpected fave. But my unfortunate, not for me ones would be the Midnight Noir, which is the one, if you have a CBD line, you would probably really like. Which else ones was I like? Black Orchid, and again, it's not because it smells bad, it's just because it smells very light. And let me see, Whistler Woods. Again, the smell is straight on to what you would expect it to be, and does give you like that visual moment. But again, it's just not something that would suit like my personal brand. Okay. I do very much so appreciate you being here and sticking through to the end. Have you tried Simbi before? Do you have a fragrance from there that I absolutely need to try? You guys know me. I'm in it for like the, you know, fun kind of floral types or pink mimosa types, drink types, you know, stuff like that. If you see something that you have tried and you think I need it, please leave it in the comments below. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there and I'll see you guys next week.